we allot $100 per child. They have to spend 70% on clothing. The rest they can buy candy, toys, cookies. We don't allow them to buy electronics or CDs or DVDs. And they can buy gifts for siblings or parents also. And we have people here from National Honor Society at Chancellor High School that will wrap those gifts for them.
Well, you look at a lot of these. I mean, your Christmas for many of these kids here today.
Yeah, we are. We invited 216 kids this year, and they seem to be pretty happy. They'll be a lot happier when they're checking out.
Boy, I mean, it's fabulous as that does show you, gives you a little snapshot though of the needs in this area.
Yeah, it does. You know, I wish we could do more money or more kids, but we need more money, and there's thousands that could use this. I mean, I'm sending the acceptance letters to these kids, some of them in motels and stuff. At least they're not living in a car.
All the years you've been doing this, there's got to be a story or two that just really always sticks with you and that you'll never forget.
Yeah, there are a couple. One of my earlier years, a little boy about 6 or 8 walked up to the National Honor Society kids wrapping presents, and he asked if he could have his gifts wrapped so he'd have something to open Christmas morning. And that still gets to me. And then a few years later, a gentleman came up to me and asked if his 9-year-old twins could get a bike. He found one for $70. Well, that's over what they're allotted, but I changed the rules. I said, sure, you know, they wanted to share it. Well, they get back to the bikes, and they were with a King George County deputy. The other boy wanted a chain for his old beat-up bike. Well, the deputy told him no. And right before the kid started crying, he says, I'm going to buy you a bike myself. So they got 2 bikes. And a few days later, I got a card from the grandmother with a picture of these 2 grinning little 9-year-olds and thanking us for all we did for them. And then in the back, there's another note from the grandmother that said one of the boys came up to her and says, Grandma, are policemen bad people? And before she could answer, his brother came up and says, what are you, stupid? They just bought bikes for us, didn't they? So.
And that's the thing here. They're getting to see and interact with police officers in a totally different way.
Yep. A couple of years ago, we had this little girl about 6 years old or so, and she was terrified of the police. And she got an officer named First Sergeant Sean Jones from Spotsylvania. Sean is about 6'3" or 4", probably about 300 pounds. I mean, he's a big, imposing guy. And she looked at him, and she's a little tiny thing, and she didn't look too thrilled. Well, when she left the store, she loved the police. Sean is a teddy bear. He's a really great guy.
All right, my man, look, you have a good Christmas, all right? I mean, good school year. All right, good school year.
Everyone involved here gets up early on a Saturday morning.
It's a lot involved. I start in October sending out letters to the school counselors and asking for nominations. We allocate so many per school in each of the city, each of the 4 surrounding counties. And I also coordinate with the Thurman Brisbane Center, Leanne's Hope House, and the Empower House. And we take all of their kids up to 18. In fact, we have one shopping this year that's only going to be won't be born for another month. And that's not the first time we've done that.
Wow.
But the rest of them are typically school age, up to 12 to 15.
Boy, thank you for what you do. The community is much better off because of all that you guys do.
You're very welcome. I enjoy doing it. I plan on doing it a lot more years.
Straight on, just like that. Here, hold on, let's do it. Now, straight on. Just like this. Gotta hit it. Right on. This one's right on that button.
And this one's $11.99.
That's how you get it on.
It's $10.
Right? Two fingers.
Okay.
Can I